Well, it's December 11th. It's 2:40 in the afternoon. Back out in southwest Nebraska. Me and Teddy just drove out this morning. Just got in the stand. Just got set up. Got probably about an inch of snow on the ground. Started snowing last night. Temperature's about 30 degrees right now. It's supposed to get down into the low 20s tonight. It's supposed to be a pretty cool weekend out here. So hopefully we'll see something moving. This is probably going to be our last trip out here. Together at least. So we're going to see if we get any action at all. Basically anything besides a little baby buck is probably going to go down. So we'll see what happens. We got about 3.5 days that we're going to be out here. So hopefully we can both get something. Or at least one of us would be nice. So we'll see. It's 5:15. Haven't seen anything yet. Got about 30 minutes left of legal shooting light. The snow's still coming down. It was coming down a little harder earlier, but it slowed down a little bit. It's supposed to get heavier around 6 o'clock. It's snow all evening, so. But we're gonna sit for a little while longer, as long as we still got some camera light, and see if anything moves. So we'll see what happens. Well, it's 9 o'clock on December 12th. We ended up getting a little bit more snow last night, but it's probably, I don't know, 2 inches or so, not much. Haven't seen anything at all this morning. Teddy hasn't seen anything at all this morning either. Just really don't seem to have much around right now, and they're getting pretty cold. Just don't know where they're bedding and feeding at right now. So we're probably gonna try and do a little still hunting today. Maybe do a little spot in the stock if we can find any. Sitting in a tree stand doesn't seem like it's gonna get it done, so we're gonna have to try a couple different things and see if we can find some deer. We'll see what happens. It is 3:38. Me and Dad are actually sitting together tonight. We decided to try a new spot that we haven't been to before. It's just some more land that we have access to, and we just haven't ventured this far down before. So we're set up by kind of a thick wooded area that we're hoping we're going to catch them coming out of. There's fresh tracks kind of all over the place from the snow, so we know there's been deer in the area since last night sometime. So we're gonna see if we can get lucky and maybe get a shot at something. It's like dead calm right now, so it's gonna be interesting if we do get a shot, because it might not be the closest shot, and there's a good chance they'll jump that stream because it's so calm. So, but we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a bunch of them, yeah. unusual shooting light. So we saw some does earlier. Just couldn't get him to come close enough. We had one at 70 yards, but not gonna take that shot today. Super calm, so everything is super loud. So, but we'll sit for a few more minutes and see if we see anything, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Well, it's December 13th, Sunday. It's about 17 degrees. Got an 8-mile-an-hour north wind, so it's pretty chilly this morning. Haven't seen anything yet over here. Ted just had a couple does. We'll go by him. Said he almost got a shot at one, but they just came through too quick and he couldn't quite get it off. But at least something's moving. It's pretty cold, so we're hoping that cold will make them move. We'll see what happens. Got today, then we're sitting tonight and tomorrow morning, and then we're done for the trip, so we're pretty much ready to shoot just about anything as long as it's not a fawn. So hopefully we'll get something coming through here and get a shot at it. We'll see what happens. Well, I have not seen anything come through this morning, so I'm gonna pack up and go meet up with Ted, and we're gonna go walk some draws and do a little still hunting, see if we can't find something bedded down somewhere. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so me and Teddy, we went a little bit further onto this property that we have access to. We've never been this far over here. We saw the does last night, right at the edge of this little bit of forest area. And Teddy saw a bunch of tracks today when he was over here this morning. He saw a couple more does this morning. So he looked around a little bit, saw a lot of tracks and some fresh scrapes, like straight up scrapes from yesterday, like last night or something. So we came in here a little bit deeper, found a really nice area. It's a really nice wide forest area, not too thick. There's not too much underbrush, so there's a bunch of shooting lanes. Just a really nice covered area for deer, right next to the creek line. So we hung a stand this afternoon. That's where I'm at now, and we'll see if we have any action here right before sunset. We got in a little bit later than we wanted to, but feel pretty good about it. And if not tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, but we'll see. So we'll see what happens. Well, there's about 10 deer out in this field out here, about 300 to 400 yards from me. They came out, I'm assuming, from the creek line. They came across that cornfield. There's one nice buck with them, definitely an 8-pointer at least, a nice 8-pointer. There's a couple other smaller ones, a bunch of does. They're just grazing over there. So I'm gonna slip out of here, and hopefully they'll be around in the morning and see if we can get a shot at them. So see you in the morning. saw some deer this morning. That was exciting. Had that one nice buck. He came in probably right at about sunrise. And he started about 40 yards behind me. Came out to my right, which is where I wanted him to go. The wind was coming out of the south. It's very light wind. It's pretty calm, but he went to the south of me, so wind was good for that. But he ended up kind of circling around instead of coming down the path that I was hoping he was going to come down. So he ended up about 50 to 60 yards out from me. And there's no clear shots that far anyway. And with it being so calm, I don't know if I would have even taken a shot that far. I didn't really want to take a shot over 30 with this, with how calm and quiet it is. But he was a pretty nice buck. Definitely something I was going to shoot. Just never couldn't get him to come in. Tried grunting, tried snort wheezing, caught his attention, but I mean, he wasn't coming in. At this time of the year, I'm not surprised. So I had those 3 2x2s come in. They were right behind me. They were real close. They knew something was up though. They were a little skeptical, and they ended up going back out and going down up to the north side of me and going across the field. There was a little young doe with them too. But it's just after 9 o'clock. I'm probably gonna sit a little bit longer and then get down, and we might go scout a little bit more. We're heading out today, so it's only 1 degree when we got in the stand this morning, so it's cold, which is good. And I think that's what's getting them moving into a little bit of daylight. When it gets really cold like this, we tend to see the deer move, especially in daylight, because otherwise they just, if it's warm, they won't move at daytime at all at this time of the year. So the cold weather definitely helped. But we'll see what happens in the next 20 minutes or so, and we'll go from there. Well, that's going to be it for this trip. I'd like to stay a couple more days, but I gotta get back to Omaha and get back to work. So, safety first. It was nice to finally find kind of where the deer are hanging out, and I'm planning on coming back out one more time right after Christmas, very end of the season, and see if we can get lucky. We'll see how it goes. Until next time.